am up, was asleep, and I am bored, so I decided to stay up and do a Q&A. I haven't done a Q&A on here before, and I always said I wanted to try to do a Q&A, so right now I am doing a Q&A. For those who are not familiar with a Q&A, hey Jerry, a Q&A is basically where you ask me anything you ever want to ask me or anything you want to know. Ask me a question, which is the Q, and I give you an A, which is an answer. Hey, so Q&A, you guys. Someone asked me a question, and I am going to answer your questions. Anything you ever want to ask me, anything you want to know about me. Okay, I will, Miss Clubhouse. I'm going to read all of your questions out loud, and I am going to answer them. I promise that I am going to remain calm and to not let anything upset me, regardless of what it may be. And I'm just going to answer you. Are you going to drop new music? Yes, of course. I just recently found a studio here. So why did y'all move into a camper? We moved into a camper because we were struggling living in a house, and I felt like this was going to be a great move for our family to be able to get on our feet and start enjoying life instead of surviving, because we were surviving and I wanted to know what it feels like to live instead of survive. Next question. Are you happy with your husband and your lifestyle? I am very happy with my husband. I am very happy with my lifestyle, but I am not happy about the decision that has been made for us to stay here. What makes you want to start nails, and do you prefer clients to orders? I've always loved nails at a very young age. I was discouraged at a very young age and was told that I would not really make a lot of money doing nails, but that's where my heart is. It's something that I can do that makes me happy, and so it's just always been a part of me. So that's what made me do it. Do I prefer clients to orders? I really like the press-on business more because, like I said, I'm not a very sociable person. I really like the less contact. Sad to say, that sounds so horrible. When are you going to do a part 2 to your video having a baby by your client's boyfriend? I am going to do that video tonight, and it will be available tomorrow. Pinky promise. Got it. Okay. Next question. How long have you been creating music? I have always rapped amongst my family members all my life coming up, but like seriously actually going to a studio, recording music and doing music videos, I have been doing that for 3 years now. Next question. Do you put acrylic on your press-ons, and how can I get a set? Yes, I put acrylic on my press-ons because all of my press-ons are reusable. I have to lay acrylic. I do not use any polish on my press-ons. Anytime you see color on my press-ons, it is colored powder, which is colored acrylic. And what was the next part? How can you get a set? After this live, I will put in the description box all of my social media platforms in ways that you can follow me, and you're able to DM me along with my email address if you want to shoot me an email and want to place an order. Next question. Do you feel like your quality of life is better for y'all in the camper versus the house? Do you feel the kids are genuinely happy with their new lifestyle? Okay, first question is, do you like the quality of life is better for y'all in the camper versus the house? Yes, I like living in the camper better than the house. I love living in the camper versus the house, because when I was living in the house, I was not living. I was surviving. In the camper, I am living. I feel more free. I am happier in this state. Next question was, do you feel the kids are genuinely happy with their new lifestyle? I feel like sometimes I feel like they are, and sometimes I feel like they aren't. Basically, one of the main concerns with my children living in the camper with me is them being able to socialize with other children. And that is a concern for me. But like I said, I don't plan on this being a long-term thing. I really wanted to try this for like a year, maybe two. And after that, I feel like they still have a chance at, being more sociable. Next question was, so would you ever go back to Vicksburg? If so, would you stay there? No. Vicksburg is very slow. It's very boring, and I did not feel or see anything that will make me want to stay or live there. Hey, how are y'all doing? We are doing great. Next question. Do you have an Instagram? Yes, I have an Instagram. My Instagram is Laddyblingg with 2 G's with the underscore. Laddyblingg with 2 G's and the underscore. When did you start your channel? I actually started my channel about, I want to say 4 years ago. But I was only uploading on my channel when I had a music video to put out. I was not active on my channel like I am now, like far as going live or consistently uploading. I've only been consistently uploading now for about 4 to 5 months. Next question. Have your 2 older kids ever expressed wanting to travel with you? No. No, my older children made it very clear that they did not want this type of lifestyle. I sat down with all of my children and gave all of them a decision and asked them how did they feel about living this type of lifestyle. If my children would have said, Mom, no, I think it's a horrible idea, we do not want to do it, I would not have done it. I only did it because I had their full support and my younger children were okay with coming with me. Next question. Is it hard taming baby girls' diabetes on the road? No, it is not. In the beginning, it was hard for me because I was not very educational on it. I didn't have a lot of information about it, but I did learn that in order for me to be successful with maintaining her diabetes, that not only did she have to change, we all had to make a change. So like I said, with increasing the water, increasing the vegetables, cutting down on the starch, and like I said, really getting our education up to par is a major thing. So no, it's not hard as long as you keep your information up on it and you don't just settle with just giving them medicine and actually, like I said, learn about it and find the right way to eat. Next question. What are your nail prices? My nail prices are, my short nails are $85, my medium length are $120, and my long nails are $165, and my extra long nails are $200. Next question. What is the best moment with the family so far during the RV journey? The best moment. What is my best moment? I would have to say my best moment. Can you I think the best moment is when I started to pay more attention to my children, because I've always been attentive to my children, but not like I am now with us being so close. I feel like our bond is way stronger than what it was. I can't just necessarily just give myself a particular moment because we haven't just really been out here and we haven't really done much. Like I said, we've been to a couple of theme parks and stuff like that, but far as just a moment, no, I take that back. I think our best moment was when we were in the boats, because the last campground we was at, they had like a really nice sized lake, and I had never been in a kayak before, and I had never been in a paddle boat before, and my children had never been in anything like that before. And to come outside of my camper and look outside and see my son in a kayak and see Carlos and Jeremiah in a paddle boat was just amazing to me, because where I come from, that's not normal. You know, doing stuff like that for them is not normal. My children didn't really go outside before we came to this camper life. You know, they played the video game most of the time and stayed in most of the time, and to experience that was just a beautiful thing for me, even though it's really not much. It's nothing major, but instead of going outside seeing them play in the front yard, or going outside seeing them, you know, just sitting on the porch, or seeing something being a new norm for them, made me feel like what I'm doing is worth it. Because my son had never been in a kayak before. I had never been in a kayak before. But when he saw me get in that kayak and go out into the middle of the lake, it gave him the courage that he needed to try it. And he wasn't afraid to go out there by himself. So that's probably like a great moment. Next question. I miss you too, Shirley. Mr. Woods is handyman and is eager to want more. Help him with his credit and help him get an LLC. Thank you, all business, but that's not a question. Are you coming back to Memphis to stay when you come back off of your journey, and why not? No, I am not coming back to Memphis when I come off of my journey. I'm hoping that we will eventually go somewhere that I like so much and love so much that I do not want to leave, and it's going to give me a feeling that this is where I belong. I hate Memphis, and I was just in Memphis because that's where I was born. And the reason why is because I feel like my children will receive better opportunities in other places. What broke the camel's back and made me go ahead and buy this camper and come out into this type of lifestyle was my son Jeremiah, which is 12 years old, had a classmate who was because it's the truth, Carl. It's the truth. This is what really happened. I'm telling them the truth. This is question and answer. But Jeremiah was starting to become friends with a young man that had a gun in his pocket. And my children think it's funny, but it wasn't funny to me at the time, because I saw him starting to follow the wrong crowd. And he doesn't see that he was following the wrong crowd, but he was following the wrong crowd. And I wanted them to see something different. I wanted them to know that what they see and what they're used to is more than what you see. You know, seeing crackheads walk up and down the street all the time and, you know, just doing a 9 to 5 doesn't mean that this is what life is. I wanted to show them that there are other parts of the world, there are other neighborhoods, there are other places. You know, I just felt like by me leaving Memphis, I was giving my children a better chance. And I feel like I can grow leaving Memphis, because Memphis has a lot of haters. A lot of people do not want to see you grow. They are so afraid that you are going to surpass them that they would do anything to keep you in the same place that they are in. And a lot of the haters that you have are friends. And it was enough for me to sell everything in my house and purchase a camper, because I didn't want my son to become another statistic. So no, I will not be going back to Memphis. Next question. wants to, I'm sorry, I'm trying to keep up. How does your mom family feel about this transition? In the beginning, my mom was, when I told her that I wanted to do this, she was very supportive. And then when I actually got ready to make the move, she kind of like changed her mind. But I think it was because I was afraid to come out with my children in the beginning because, like I said, we paid cash for our trailer. So I was worried that the trailer wasn't going to be up to par. And I was worried about my truck not being up to par because it is an '03. And so I came out when I first left and came here. I was alone with just my husband. I left my children behind, and she wasn't really happy about me leaving my children behind, you know, because she's older and she's sickly. And so, but so far they have been very supportive of what I'm doing. You know, very supportive. I talked to my dad today, actually. Next question. Next question is, hi, I don't have a question, but I love you, raw and real. You and your family are. Love, I guess you're trying to say, okay, love how raw and real your family are. I love you more, better. Did you make your family join your channel, or did they want to participate? I made Woods participate, but my children have always wanted to participate. Woods is not as, he's more sociable in real life, and I'm not as sociable in real life. Like I can talk to you guys all day on live, but as far as just like hanging out and going out and stuff, I really like to be by myself. I'm a terrible friend. I am a terrible friend. I'm sorry, and that's so messed up to say, but I am. I only have probably like 2 to 3 like serious friends, and we do not talk every day. Like, I'm really not sociable. I like to be by myself all the time. But my children love it, and Woods is, I'm trying to, you know, bring him on board, but he's still kind of, like, he pops in and he pops out. Next question. Hi, to the Bling Queen. Will you ever travel to Cali? Yes. In or around the LA area. I plan on doing it, even though I'm really not a big fan of Cali. I have been to Cali before, but I didn't really like it because it was just too many homeless people where I went, and it's not, I'm not excited to go back, but I do want to go back because I want to take my children to Hollywood Boulevard. When are you coming to St. Louis, Missouri? I don't know. No time soon, because that's a place that was pretty close to Memphis, and I visited there like a couple of times, and I'm not too excited to see somewhere I've already been. So probably somewhere down the line, but no time soon. Unless I have like a show there or something, but it's not on the bucket list or nothing. Thanks, brown girl. Thanks, Ms. Gomez. Is it hard to have quality time with your spouse being in such close quarters? It is. It is very hard to have mommy and daddy time sometimes, but because we don't have a hot water tank yet, I send the kids to the shower, and that's like our time, or we have to wait till like crazy hours in the morning, which is fine because Woods goes to bed pretty early and I stay up all night. So we kind of like meet each other in the middle. When he's waking up in the morning, I'm just now going to bed and everybody's asleep anyway. So it's like, that's kind of like where we meet. But sometimes we'll get a room, and you know, that way I can just go, you know. Okay, next question. Next question. Bling, I love this chat. You're very transparent and intelligent. Thank you, Valerie. Did you get your P.O. box yet? No, I'm going to get a P.O. box because I know I'm missing my blessings not having that P.O. box. I'm so sorry. I'm going to get on my P.O. box. I promise. Pinky promise that. I'm going to have to come back and watch this video because I did 2 pinky promises since I've been on here. Will you be making more music? Yes, I just recently found a new engineer, and I'm very excited about working with him. And I heard some of his quality and I really like it, so that is on my to-do list as of now. Well, it's been on my to-do list. Next question. How many different states do you plan on traveling in your camper? As many as I can travel until I get tired of doing it. I do not have a side number because you have to look at, there are so many states and there are so many cities in each state. So I mean, it'll take a long time to really just travel a lot of them. So I don't know. I don't have a side number. Next question. Thanks, Miss Gomez. Thank you, Miss Wonder. Me too. Yes, I answered that. Will you be making any more music? When is your B-Day? My B-Day is April the 25th. I am a Taurus. Next question. Okay, what is your sign? I just gave that. I'm a Taurus. Where did you and Woods meet? Woods called me out the blue one day. I actually met Woods through my aunt. Him and my aunt was really close friends. He reached out to me and called me one day and we started talking, but I didn't really talk to him. I really kind of like blew him off, and over a period of time we kind of like met up and it went from there. Next question. How do you like Texas? I like Texas. I'm worried about gaining a lot of weight here in Texas, but I am kind of nervous about Texas summer because I heard it gets extremely hot here, and in Memphis it gets hot, but not like the type of temperatures I heard that Texas gets. So other than that, I like it. Next question. Would you ever consider coming to Colorado? Me and my husband really wants to visit Colorado, but I am very nervous about the mountains that I have heard about this in Colorado. So that's what's kind of like holding me back from going to Colorado. And he wants to try some of their moon rocks. Next question. How do your twins feel about your family having a YouTube channel? They love the fact that we have a YouTube channel because this kind of gives them a way to see what we're doing all the time. You know, like anytime I call them, I may want to tell them something. They're like, hey, well, yeah, I saw it on your YouTube channel, or I saw this happen on your YouTube channel. So they love the fact that I have a YouTube channel. Before we left, you know, my daughter, we had to talk about her wanting to have sex. You know, we did a little conversation on the YouTube channel, so they're very supportive of the YouTube channel, and it helps them to get eyes, and I think it really helps them with, you know, me being away. So next question. Do you think you and Mr. Wood's communication became stronger since RV journey? Also, what are your tips on keeping that life, I'm gonna say that because my kid's still up, refreshing in confined space? Okay, first question. Do you think you and Mr. Wood's communication became stronger since RV journey? Yes, I do think it helped. It became stronger. I think it helped us become stronger, which Woods has always been a communicator. I am just not a great communicator. You know, it's like once I get mad, I tend to not want to talk, and because I have no family or friends here, I really don't have a choice but to talk to him a lot of times, and so it really helps me with talking about why am I upset and what made me upset, and you know, it makes me listen to him a little bit more, where I used to would just like blow him off or just feel like he's just full of crap. And also, what are your tips on keeping that life refreshing in confined spaces? I think it's automatically refreshing because it's just like anytime you want to do something and you can't do it. Excuse me, I'm allergies. when you want to do something, you can't do it. It's like stuff is always better when you're sneaking. If that makes sense. Like, if you know you're not supposed to smoke and you smoke, the cigarette tastes better. Or, like, if you know you aren't supposed to be cheating and you cheat, it's like it's better. Like, I don't know. It's better because it's a challenge. And when you make it happen and, you know, you're trying to be quiet, and it makes it more fun. It makes it more fun. Okay, next question. I have been looking at your old vlogs and saw you with Boosie Badass when you went to his house. Are you going to do an album with him? I am not going to answer your question. Well, I can answer your question. No, I'm not going to do an album with him. And I am going to do a story time explaining exactly what happened between me and Boosie and kind of give you more details on why I'm not going to do an album with him. Okay, hello everyone. Oh, hi, Miss Purple. What's your family signs? I am a Taurus. Woods is a Libra. Carlos is a Gemini. Elijah is a, I don't know. Okay, she's a Pisces. What is Elijah? Okay, Elijah is a Gemini. Carlos is a Pisces. And Jeremiah is a Scorpio. Next question. What zodiac sign you don't mess with? I don't have a zodiac sign that I don't mess with. I don't have one. Next question. How is the portable washer working out for you? It's working out great. I kind of like freak Woods out a little bit today because I got some bungee cord, the little bungee cords, and I hung them from the ceiling today. And I was washing, and I put, cut the fan on and the air conditioner on, and I was drying clothes in the house. Like, it kind of gives me something to do. It kind of gives me something to do. So I'm slick addicted to my washing machine. Like, it's so bad, y'all. I almost Googled to see if that was a real thing. Like, is it possible to be addicted to your washing machine? Because I would literally sit in there with the portable washer for hours throughout the day. Like, I stayed in the bathroom all day yesterday, and I stayed in the bathroom all day today washing clothes. I guess because it just gave me a feeling of home. Because since I've been out here, I've been going to laundromats, and it gives me a feeling of home. It makes my camper feel more homey to be able to do more things like I was back at home. So, but my clothes are coming out pretty clean. I've been challenging it a lot. Next question. Have you tried seafood boils there yet? I hate seafood. Woods and Carlos love seafood. Elijah would eat seafood, but me and Jeremiah hate seafood. So anytime we go to a seafood restaurant, me and him always have to find something different. Next question. Hey Bling, I'm watching from Boston. Anyway, I hope you guys really do get to save up and invest in a new camper so your travels can really be on and popping. Thank you, Miss Stephanie. You like Texas too? Have you talked to your old friend that called CPS on you? I use friend loosely. No, I have not spoken with her. But like I said, she is more than just my best friend. We are actually first cousins as well. So not only is she friend, she is my family. But no, I have not spoken with her. I really don't want to speak too much on it because, I have been talking a lot about doing fasting and stuff and getting closer to God. And one of the main things that you have to do in the beginning before you start fasting is forgive those who have done wrong against you. And she is someone that I had to learn to forgive. Did I reach out to her and try to communicate with her and apologize or expect an apology? No, I have not. I've just let that go and moved on. So, no. The answer to your question, no. Next question. I'm trying to find the next question. Will you be doing the second part to your last story time? Yes, it will be available tomorrow. I promise. I think you promised on that. Who fights more with Elijah, Jeremiah or Carlos? Jeremiah. My nephew wants to know. He's here with me. He all in my bubble. Jeremiah. Everybody. Who fights more with Elijah? You or Carlos? You. Jeremiah. Jeremiah fights with everybody. When Jeremiah is mad, he's ready to destroy everyone else's world when he's upset. So, yeah, Jeremiah. Next question. How are the oldest kids doing with the separation? They are doing great. I feel like me being away kind of gives my twins a sense of freedom. I did have to call and threaten my oldest son about 3-4 days ago. You know, when you discipline your children and speak to your children and raise your children a certain way, you can talk to them for them to get right. You know, my voice enough is my voice alone is powerful enough for my children to know that don't think I won't come to Memphis. So, don't get me wrong, I know it affects them because we have never, ever, ever been apart this long. But you have to look at the twins are approaching 17. They'll be 17 years old this year. And so they are young adults. And I think it plays a part. But, you know, if they need anything, it's nothing for me to cash out. If my daughter was to call me right now and say, Mom, you know, I miss you. I'm having an issue. Yada yada yada. If one of my children call me and have any type of problem to where they need me, I'm gonna go get in my truck. Now they say I panhandle now. They say I be getting on here begging and shit and be looking for people to take care of me and my kids. That's what they say. But if I can't get there, I'll go live then. I will go live then and ask for some gas money to get there. That means I got to get the walking. So I truly care about how they feel, and they know I care about how they feel. But right now, they really are sensing a sense of freedom. They feel like I'm away, I'm out their hair, you know. And I feel like, you know, as long as my daughter's on her birth control, my daughter, she just recently made all A's. My son, on the other hand, is getting it together. You know, that's what the phone call was about. But other than that, they in their phase to where they really don't care about being up under me anymore. If they were younger, it'd be different, like Jeremiah Collins' age. But the age that they are right now, all they care about is, you know, how they gonna look, having their hair done, getting dressed, and, you know, going to work. Like, they both work, so they have their issues. But I think they kind of like the fact that I'm not down their neck, because I be on their ass. Next question. Next question. Okay. What is Wood's channel name? Wood's channel is Cash Woods. That's Kash Woods. Cash Woods. Kash Woods. Next question. Are the kiddos enjoying this new journey? They are. They really look forward to family day. Every Saturday we have family day. That's when we all go out together as a family, and we go to different stores and we go out and eat. We love to go to Dollar Tree. We love to go to like TJ Maxx, Ross, you know, stores like that. We can't go to Coach and, you know, shit like that. You know, they don't be looking for some. They just really like the quality time. So we go to a restaurant of their choice, and we go to Dollar Tree and get snacks and stuff, you know, for the weekend. Especially since right now I'm not allowing them to have sugar, and I'm really hard on their water. Like, even now, if we do a soda, we'll do the Coke Zero. We don't do any sweet carbonated sodas, and like I said, Coke Zero is a treat for them now, so they really look forward to that because it's the only day that I allow them to have ice cream and cookies and stuff like that. Next question. I'm sorry. I'm trying to keep my spot with the things. Okay. Yes, I keep the washer company, Miss Love. How old is Carlos? She's so sweet. Carlos just turned 11 last month. Next question. Hey Bling, love you and your family. So can you see y'all living in Texas long term? As of right now, no. I like Texas, but I haven't seen enough places to know exactly where I want to be yet. Next question. When are you going to do the story time on Boosie? I will make that my business to do it within the next 7 days. Pinky promise on that. Next question. Would you ever meet up with a fan for dinner or lunch if you visited their city? Of course. Of course. I would just have to know for a fact that they are a supporter. I do not like to say the word fan because I feel like calling a person a fan is being cocky. I do not feel like I'm someone that is worthy to have a fan. I would say a supporter. So I will meet up with a supporter for a lunch or a dinner date or something like that if I feel like they are genuine, because you have to be careful. Some people aren't supportive. They could be, luring you to a death or something. I don't know. But I would have to be very cautious with it. Because, some days people love me and some days people do not. Sometimes I go live and people are Team Bling. And then I go live another day and they'll be, oh, I can't stand her. Why is she like this? Why is she like that? So it's kind of iffy. Next question. I'm trying to find it. I'm trying to go to the next question. Okay. Describe your ideal life location and goals. Malia, can you be a little bit more specific when you say describe your ideal life location and goals? To break that down, describe your ideal life. My ideal life is to enjoy life and not worry. That is my ideal life. My ideal life location is to be somewhere where when my children leave and go to the store, I don't have to worry about a stray bullet hitting them. I don't have to worry about them, being pulled over and shot for no reason. My ideal life would be to be somewhere where a lot of nail techs like myself don't really exist, and my craft will really stand out for its uniqueness, and just a safe place for my children, which I know racism still exists in a lot of states, but I do feel like racism is stronger in other states than some. And it will, a place that have opportunities for my children to really chase whatever dream it is that they may have. That's my ideal place. I'm trying to go back to, because this was like a part 2 to the question. I'm sorry, you guys. I'm trying to keep up with the questions. Okay, and goals. My goals, I really would like to be better at being an influencer, but I still have a lot of self-work to do on myself, and I hope that people see me going from being one type of person to a better person will inspire them to be a better person. Like, I really hope by people seeing me leave what the norm was for me. Because there's a lot of people out here that have some really beautiful ideas and some really great ideas, and they know that their ideas will work, but they are afraid to jump out there and try some stuff. And I really hope that by people watching me go for something that I believe in and it work will inspire them. I hope that this audience will help me to flourish in my music as well as my nail business. My goal is to have a successful nail business, or to eventually write an amazing album or an amazing hit single, or to really build my appearance on social media, or really help to open up some doors for my children, whether it's Disney or Nickelodeon or Dance for Elijah, or maybe I can inspire my husband to really go for his dreams and not feel like he has to work for someone to be successful. It's so many goals that I have. Like it's so many goals, because you have so many different types of goals, and I don't just set myself up to look at long-term goals. I'll make a daily goal for myself, a weekly goal, monthly goal. So when you say goals, that's like a really broad thing. Goals. So I hope I answered your question. Next question. I'm sorry, y'all. Y'all it's rolling up pretty fast for me. I've been considering moving to Texas. Would you recommend that for a single black mom and kids? Yes, because there are a lot of jobs here in Texas. So if you do come here with your children, I feel like job opportunities would be galore here for you. Next question. Do you see your... Hey, Bling. Where do you see yourself in the next year? In the next year, I see myself knowing myself more. In the next year, I see myself in the better camper that my husband wants. I see myself finding a way to master my nail business, whether that's, with my marketing, with my packaging, with enhancing my nail art. I see myself, been and finished a project by then, as far as my music. I really feel like my success for me will come with consistency. So, like I said, right now I'm 31 years old, and I'm still learning myself, if that makes sense. Like, I'm still learning myself, because I still have some messed up ways. I know I can still let my anger kind of get the best of me now, and so I'm still learning a lot of stuff, to me, if that makes sense. I see myself being... How can I answer this and you understand what I'm saying? I see myself being on a different level for where I am right now. If that makes sense. Like, with my nails, I want a website by then. A successful website. I want to figure out how to start opening up nail schools. Me being a teacher has always been my backup plan. I see myself doing like nail seminars, nail classes. I see myself helping my children to start growing their own YouTube channels. I see myself being a little bit more successful with this YouTube channel, to where that money will start helping me to, go further off into other ventures. it's a lot of stuff that I want to do, and I don't really want to speak too much on a lot of stuff that I want to do in my near future, because it's a lot of people that's not going to be supportive of what you want to do, and if they hear the things that you want to do, they'll pray against you. So that's why I really don't like to talk too much about my plans, because a lot of people will try to take your plans from you before your plans can prosper, if that makes sense. I don't know, you kind of threw me off with that one. I'm sorry. Next question. Hold on, y'all. I'm trying to find out where I left off, because every time I let the thing go, it scrolls up. I truly admire the way you let your children be automatically them. What are your tips for parents struggling with ways to understand their children more and connecting better? Let me read that again. I truly admire the way you let your children be automatically them. What are your tips for parents struggling with ways to understand their children more and connecting better? The key to that is communication with your children. You have to talk to your children. Do not feel like because your child is a child, this child does not have any say-so, and this child does not have any feelings, and this child has to say and do what you say because you are mom or because you are dad. Because parents can be wrong. A lot of parents don't understand that. You can be wrong. Mom, I'm sorry to tell you, but moms are not always right. And you feel like because you're the adult, you're always right. You're not always right. And that comes to play with, my dad taught me this. You get better with your children the more children you have. With your first child, you're learning, you're trying stuff, you feel like you feel like you're doing what's best. And with the second child, and the third child, and the fourth child, it gets easier because you already tried this approach. Now you kind of got an idea how to try this approach and how to try that approach. And you get better with each child. So communication is key. As long as you can talk to your child, and sometimes you have to understand that it is okay to apologize to your child. You feel like because I'm the adult, you're the child, I don't have to apologize to you. You have to listen to me, and that's what it is. And that's not always what it is. Sometimes it's okay to talk to your children and listen to your children and see things from their point of view. Next question. I'm trying to find where I left off at. Y'all. Okay, I'm trying to find the last question. Okay, how's the new jacket drip? Have they sported it in this weather? Yes, they have. Jeremiah has. Carlos has not. Why is he sporting it? I do not know, but he likes his jacket. Next question. Have you? I'm guessing you're saying have you spoken to Elijah's father? No, I have not. Next question. When visiting these places, do you all act like tourists and visit museums, gardens, etc. that you find on Google things to do in the area? We do not. We do not. The most things we visit are restaurants. Sad to say, we basically only go to like a lot of different food places. But as far as museums, no. Because I took my children to a museum once and they hated it. So if it's not, nothing with no roller coasters or going down the water slides or putting nothing in their face to go in the little split in between their face, they're really not interested. I really do want to get them into that type of stuff, but no. No. Really, honey bun. It's like we went to Ripley's Believe It or Not museum. You walking around pouting like, what is so cool about this place? Next question. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm trying to go find the last question. I need to speak a little faster, I see. Not spend so much time on each question because there's a lot of them. Okay, next question. Okay. Do you think Elijah Fathers watches your channel? I'm not sure if he does, and if he does, I really don't care if he does because this is my shit. And if he don't like what he see, he needs to go ahead and go to the next channel like the next motherfucker do. Okay, Carla said I can't talk like that. Sorry, Carlos. But fuck that whole bitch. Okay. I don't care if the young man watches it or not.
Yeah, see?
See? Yeah. Better, Carlos, better. Carlos said that was better, you guys. Carlos has helped me to be a better mommy. Better person. Okay. Next question. Carl, you need to go to bed. Why are you woke? She gonna say better? Yes, mommy, better. Wow, like she the mama. Okay. Okay, I just passed where I was just at. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm scrolling. I'm trying to make sure I don't miss nobody question. If you put it up there, I'm going to answer it. If you ask me, I'm going to answer it. Okay, the next question is... That was about the... Okay. That was about... Okay, next question. I'm on track now. Do the twins know how to drive vehicles? No. Have vehicles? No. I have given the twins a deadline, which was last month, to have their test taken and passed, or I was threatening to pick them up and make them get in the camper with me, and they have not fulfilled it. So I'm so glad you spoke that up. So now I would have to be a little, give some enforcement on tomorrow. But no, I don't know why they aren't living their best life. Next question. Cash, he trying to be a Kardashian? I hope not, because that would make me a lesbian. So no. Okay, Carlos. No. Sorry, Carlos. No. No, honey. Who is the most truthful child? Elijah.
No. Mama.
Elijah.
No, Mama.
Elijah is
Mama,
the most...
I know you lied, just didn't look you lied in your face. After you know too much.
He looked you right in your eye over and over. Did you pee in the bed? No.
Why you touching his hand with the pee on?
Oh.
So who y'all feel like the most truthful child is?
Not Elijah.
Who y'all would say? Elijah is the most truthful child.
No, Mama.
See,
not
she's telling them story.
No
way.
Ain't no way, Mama.
No way.
Next question.
Elijah the most truthful child.
Nah, ain't no way, Mama.
No way.
I'm trying to start doing this. Okay, can y'all get out of... This is my Q&A.
She's telling them stories, y'all.
I ain't telling no story.
Don't believe them, of course.
I know my children. I'm trying to start doing nails. I have got a new brush. All the brushes I got don't lay the acrylic well. Please let me know what brush I should get for laying acrylic in gel. As long as you have a Kolinsky hairbrush, I personally like the black handle brush. I use a size 18, but starting out, I would suggest to try at least a 12 to 16. I really like the 12 myself, but when I worked with the Asians for like almost a year, they kind of like made me use the 18 and up. So as long as it is natural Kolinsky hair brush, you'll be fine. Next question. Is Woods kids coming to visit y'all? Yes, they are. Next question. Will you guys give up RV life once you find a city or state the family collectively love? Yes, Miss Younger. Next question. Right, Miss Wilson. Not enough mics. We have 232 people watching this video, and we only have 91 likes. If you guys could please get me to 100 likes before the next question, that would be great. I just need 9 people to like this live so I can answer the next question. We need like 5 more people to like the live. 1 more person. Okay, there we go. All right, you guys, we just hit 100 likes. Next question. Now I gotta find the next question. Oh my god, how did I get... Okay, where am I? The last question was... Okay. Are all the nail sizes standardized? Because I have my sizes from a pack I bought, but don't know if it's the same as what you have. Yes, they pretty much are standardized. Sometimes they run. Miss Love, hey Bling, how are you doing tonight? I'm doing great. Hey girl, I go to sleep watching audio videos for hours. Thank you, Miss Tweety. I am from South Carolina. Would you ever consider visiting on your journey? Of course. Next question. Are you taller than Carlos? Yes, I am. I will still break her ass down. Next question. Oh, sorry. Yes, I'm taller than Carlos. Better, Carlos?
Yes, ma'am.
Y'all see Carlos? Carlos, can you say hi to the chat?
Hey.
They can't see you, Carlos.
Hey.
Yes, I'm taller than Carlos. Next question. How did I scroll past the... Oh, Lord. Okay. I'm gonna pay attention, y'all. I'm trying not to push the phone either. Okay, the last question was about the height with Carlos, right? How did Woods propose? He walked in the damn house with a ring and asked me if I would marry him.
Why you say it like that?
Cause I cried after the proposal, y'all. I cried after the proposal because I was so upset because I really wanted some shit like you see in the movies. And even though we've been married for like 1 or 2 years now, I'm still wanting my proposal done over. But we're not going to talk about that. Next question. I answered it. If it was up to Carlos, would she prefer a new phone or a laptop? A phone. That's easy because all she do is be on her phone. Next question. Now, Jeremiah, does he prefer a laptop or new clothes? New clothes. That's easy. New clothes. Laptop? Stop it. That shit is still there. That laptop be broken a week. Please give tips on how to do acrylic nails. Miss Kemp, I will start doing... I'm gonna actually start a YouTube channel just for nails because I don't want to have too many different things going on this channel, and I can start giving tips. Pinky promise. Oh my god, I'm gonna have to watch this video because I've done like 4 pinky promises now. Next question. Thank you, Miss Malia. I hope I'm saying that right. Did you have a kid at 13? No, I got pregnant at the age of 14, and I had the twins at the age of 15, and their father was 15 years old as well. We both were babies having babies. Next question. What is the hard experience you had to overcome, but the most proud of getting past? The most hard experience I had to overcome was looking for love in the wrong places. You know, when you are a mom with 3, 4 plus children, and you have dreams and want to have a family, like a real family, because I was raised from a mom and a father. You know, I was raised in a double parent home. My parents are still married right now, and I am used to seeing a family like mine. I'm used to seeing, you know, I'm used to coming up in a household with a mom and a father, and I wanted that for my children. And when when me and the twins' dad split, I knew that a lifestyle like that would never exist. And I caught myself looking for that in almost every man that I ever dealt with. And it resulted in me having multiple partners over a time period. I never had more than one partner at a time. But it resulted in me going from man to man to man to man to man to man to man. It resulted in my children being raised seeing their mom with Bob and Billy and Joe and Jack and Jim.
Mama.
What, Carlos? Okay. That did sound a little thottish. But it was something that I went through. Young, dumb, stupid, won't love. Trying to be a wife type woman to every man. And it made me very bitter. Made me very angry. But it made me stronger too. And so now I have a husband that's loving, that's caring. And sometimes it's hard for me to be a wife, because I was a wife so many times to the wrong mother fudgers. Carlos, mother fudgers. And now I have a man that wants to love me, and I feel like that does love me. And sometimes, even now with us being married, I still kind of doubt his feelings for me, because it's been times where I was so, you know, brainwashed. I was tricked from so many men that acted like they really cared, and they did not. And but I eventually overcame that, because after every relationship I always learned something from each one. I've never just been a damn fool now, but I have been stupid. And that's something that I have gotten past, you know. But it is an experience that I had to overcome, because, you know, when you lay down with someone and try to build with someone, you know, those spirits stay attached to you. And I answered the question. Next question. Girl, your moments are inspiring, whether your endeavors are successful or not, because the key. Thank you, Miss Stephanie. At what point do you start getting paid from your YouTube channel? For you to get paid from your YouTube channel, you have to have at least 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 watch time hours. And once you hit that goal, you can start being monetized. Have you re-glued a nail? When I try press-ons, they always pop off even after prepping before gluing them on. Is it me being too rough, or I just don't know how to put them on? Miss Gomez, are you filing your natural nail bed before you glue them on? That could play a major part. When you say prepping, are you filing them? Are they rough enough? And me personally, when I put my nails on, I kind of like take some of the old glue out of the sets before I place them back on to help them adhere. If you are still having issues, maybe you should try a shorter set, because they could be too long and you could be too rough, and you're probably constantly hitting them, and maybe you need to try a shorter set. Would you consider letting wood stay there to work while you and the kids continue to travel, so you won't be sitting still for so long? Maybe places near and go in Texas where you can come back to visit. No, I would not consider doing that to leave my husband, because I love my husband. My husband is my best friend. My best friend. Like, even though I give him a very hard time at times, I cannot be without him. I don't want to be without him. And I really feel like he wouldn't want to be without me. So just like right now, I really hate being here, but when I see how he is when he gets off work, when I see the happiness that he has now, it makes me stay. It makes me deal with it because he really, honestly, now that I see, he really didn't want to come, but he came out of love for me. And so now I feel like I owe him and I have to stay out of love for him, So, because we never know. He just got here. He only been here for a month. He may love the job. He may hate the job. I don't know. But I got to give him a chance to see. But I have been talking to him, asking him, what are your goals? What do you really want out of life? Because there is a 10-year gap between me and my husband. And, with me being a little younger, I'm more hot-headed, more antsy, more ready to move. I'm more impulsive, so he's more patient. So, no. I don't like to sleep and not smell my husband's beard. I don't like to go to bed and not feel his chest. I don't like to... Shut up, Carlos. Carlos, Jeremiah doesn't say I'm nasty. Okay, y'all. But no. I love my husband more than I've ever loved any man.
I don't like to go to sleep on
So,
touching his beard.
No.
No, chill out.
Next question. Bling, please just don't give up on seeing the world. I moved to California and it changed my life for the better. I know you will be successful. Thanks, Peaches, and I agree. Who is Faith? Faith is my mod. Thank you, Tiffany. Parenting, you have gone through. Okay. Hi, Bling. My honey just passed away a month and a half ago, and I've been in a mess. I dusted off my journal and started journaling, and it's helping me. Are you still journaling? Yes. Yes, I am still. Is this my journal right here? Yes, I thought I had it next to me. Yes, I am still journaling. My journaling helps me a lot. It helps me tremendously, and I encourage anyone to journal. Because like I said, my journaling, I write down a lot of short-term goals in my journal. When I say short-term, they are so short to where I will write out my next day in my journal. As far as prepping dinner, as far as polishing my toes, as far as doing my edges, as far as cleaning out a closet, anything, making a dentist appointment, anything, I write it out. Because when I look at my list that I have for today, when I write down my thoughts about things I want to try, when I look at them constantly over and over again and I actually complete them, it makes me feel like I have progressed in life and I am more excited about, what's going to come for me, the rewards and stuff I receive. It's just, I love journaling. So yes, I am still in my journal. Next question. It seems like you got a good thing going on, but what I'm going to need you to do is listen to that man. Trust me, dude really love you. I love him as well. But that's a whole nother topic. But thank you, Miss Giddy. Next question. Favorite female rapper, both old and new school. I don't have one. I don't have one. I would probably say favorite female rapper probably would be P Diamond, which she is a local rapper. She would be my new school. She's a local rapper from Memphis. And old school, I would say Missy Elliott. Because she's different. She's not afraid to be different. And she's a little heavier than the others. But just like a diehard listener of a certain one coming up, no. Like, I'm a diehard Lil Wayne's fan. Like, Lil Wayne is the only rapper I listen to, period. That's next question. Do I have another question? What? I missed your question, Kim. What was your question? Have you had any problems on any campsite? I actually had my first problem on a campsite today. The problem was we had very high winds, and I think the trash can came open. Like, we had to set our trash at the end of the road, and our trash bag wasn't closed all the way, and the trash kind of blew everywhere, and we got a complaint about picking up the trash this morning. Next question. Thank you, Miss Joyce. Who is the funnier one in the family? Oh my God, I don't think I can name one, because all of them funny. From Jeremiah to Elijah to Carlos to Woods, all of them are funny. Next question. When you coming back to Memphis to visit your other kids and your mom? It'll probably be this summer. Yeah, it'll probably be this summer, because we really had like a rough time getting here, and it really just kind of like burned me out, and I'm not in too big of a rush to get back on the highway right now, so I'm still kind of like enjoying not moving right now. So probably like June. Next question. Thank you, Malia J. I really appreciate you, love. You should be proud, Bling. You raised Carlos to be the way she is. Such a sweet girl. Thank you, my opinion. I don't know how the hell Carlos became like that, though, just being honest.
What?
Like you are.
Nope.
Because I'm so different. My daughter will be 11 years old in May, and I'm just curious, how are you dealing with puberty? I feel like we're on an emotional roller coaster sometimes. Yes, it is. It is an emotional roller coaster, but you just take it one day at a time. And like I said, when it comes down to your children, just talk to them. When can we expect another music video from you? Your lyrics go hard. I'm guessing that's what they said, because like your thing was kind of cut off. I want to give myself probably like in the next 2 months, maybe. Hello, Laddyblingg. I listened to that one song you did with your husband in the car. It was good. Thanks, but I don't remember doing a song with my husband in the car. Will you have class about YouTube? I probably will once I become a little bit more successful in my YouTube channel, because I'm still learning myself. Next question. Why are you so good at rapping? I don't know. I think the reason why, I'm gonna be honest, the reason why I think I'm so good at rapping is because I was really good at English, and I'm just really good with rhyming. That is the truth. I'm really good at English and rhyming and writing, short stories and stuff like that, and poems and stuff. So that's what I think it come from. How can I order nails? I am going to put in the description box all of my social media platforms along with my email, and also Faith randomly posts my email address. Next question. Did the relationship that Woods have with your aunt affect how you viewed or handled your relationship? Do they still have a close friendship? The relationship that they had with my aunt, no, they do not have a close relationship, because I wind up snapping on my auntie about some stuff she said that went, portrayed to my relationship. So in the beginning, I did not care about their relationship. I didn't think nothing of it. I didn't feel no type of way about their relationship. But this is actually an aunt that sometimes I forget that she's even my aunt, because she is a younger aunt. My grandfather had her with a younger woman, so she's kind of like a sister almost, like far as in age, but we don't really have like a close relationship. So no, it didn't affect me, but her and Woods are no longer friends. Next question. My husband and I have been married for 19 years. When we first married, we were in two different places mentally, and neither one of us were in love with each other. Keep God first always. Thanks, love. How do you keep yourself encouraged to share your life with your YouTube family, given you like to be alone to yourself? Okay, well, when I go live with my YouTube family, it's not the same as interacting with a live person, because the difference is when I share my life, you guys really help me. Me publicizing my life, some people feel like, hey, you help me, you encourage me, or I see it's other people that's doing the same stuff that I deal with, but you guys help me, because sometimes I read comments, or people may email me, people may reach out to me on my Instagram channel, and a lot of times they can say stuff to me that will piss me off, really piss me off. But one thing my dad has always taught me is to not be upset at how the message was delivered, but make sure you get the message. Because sometimes you all help me to step back and look at the reflection of me. Because I'm not perfect. I'm young. I'm not the cleanest person. I don't always make the best decisions in my marriage. I don't always make the best decisions with my parenting. I don't always make the best decisions with myself, with my business. I fuck up too. And not saying that I give a fuck about what everybody say, but sometimes you do have some people that genuinely love and care, and they can say something that'll make me step back and look at myself, and it'll make me, consider some of the things I say, consider some of the things that I do. Like, if you notice, since I've been on this live, I haven't really cursed as much as I usually curse, because, motherfucker, it's my favorite word. Because there's something about the motherfucker when that motherfucker just roll off your motherfucking tongue. I just like this headed motherfucker word, motherfucker. Okay, Collins. Okay. Sorry, you guys. See, like how I say the word motherfucker. But yeah. So I'm working on me. So, but other than that, another difference is when I'm tired of talking to y'all ass or y'all butts, I just hit this little X that's at the top of this corner. And it's different when you sitting face to face with somebody and you thinking in your mind, okay, how am I finna end this? How am I finna make them go home? How am I finna make it to my car? So now I'm just like, all right, you guys, well, I'm finna get ready and wind down. I'll talk to y'all tomorrow. And I just cut y'all off. So it's different. Are you guys sedentary right now? I don't know what sedentary means. What does that mean? What does sedentary means? I'm gonna come back to you answer that. Are you and Woods going to do a wedding ceremony? Me and Woods actually had 2 wedding ceremonies when we got married, so probably not. Next question. Raquel, you deleted her messy question. What was her messy question? Faith. Do you do your own hair? I do, Lacey. Every time you see my hair, it's done by me. Question for the chat. How did you guys discover Laddyblingg? Miss Perkins asks, what do you think about working in a nail shop? I don't like working in a nail shop, because working in a nail shop, you have to share some of your coins. And let her ask her question, Faith, because I want to know. I don't care if it's messy, because I told them in the beginning of the chat, you can ask me anything you want to ask, unless she's just being like really stupid or something like that. But if it's a genuine question, I answer it. But no, I don't like working in a nail shop, because when you work in a nail shop, you usually have to work off a commission. And why give somebody 30%, 20%, or even 10% when I can keep the whole 100? I'm just being honest. Next question. Oh, and I did in the car. Okay. Good night, Miss Wonder. I want to know what she said too. Thank you, Goals. Okay, y'all. I think I answered them all. My bad. Are you all staying in the same location? Yes. Next question. Hi, are you guys going to do any live videos of you all sightseeing and visiting popular landmarks and museums, etc. of the different cities you visit? I would like to. That's a good thing. Thanks. I actually needed that idea tonight. Thank you. If so, did you all come up with the location? You're so brave for taking on this journey in spite of your fears. No, we have not picked the location. She asks, are y'all faithful? Like faithful to each other? I'm very faithful. I hope Woods is faithful. I would hate to, like snap or something. Because, I will snap. Next question. Where's our baby TikToker at? He is asleep because it is almost 1 o'clock in the morning. When we getting that do over on that mukbang? I don't know. When y'all going to redo a mukbang? I don't know. Give us like a week, I guess. If we do the mukbang, what would you like for us to eat? Answer that in my opinion. Next question. Thank you. I love you too, Rochelle. How long have you been doing nails and how did you learn? I have been doing nails for 10 years, Miss Fox. And I am a self-taught nail tech. I learned basically through YouTube and books and just constantly playing with it. Which child thinks about something before they do it? None.
What you say, Mom?
Which child thinks about something before they do it? None.
Me.
A seafood? I don't like seafood. That was gonna make me eat crab. But anyway, you guys, I see I have made it to the end of this list. Which that was so fun. I'm gonna have to do this more. We're gonna have to do a Q&A like what, once a month? We're gonna do a Q&A once a month. That was pretty dope. Thank you, Miss Morgan. I appreciate you guys. What is your dream state location? Thank you, Miss Stephanie. Thank you so much for the $4.99. Thank you. My dream state location, I don't have one. I don't have a dream state. I haven't really done anything. Are we monogamous? Explain monogamous. I don't understand monogamous. Any other folks like y'all to look y'all into the park yet? Yes, I've seen, well, not to stay, but I have seen people visit. I forgot the question I was just answering. Lord, I'm so sorry. But yeah, my dream stay location, I don't have one because I haven't really traveled enough to really know what's my dream stay location. I haven't seen anything. I can count on one hand how many places I've been to in my entire life. Like, I really don't know what other states are like. And that's why I really wanted to do this, because I wanted to see. Thank you, Miss Raven. Chinese food, they know how to do that. Which state have you liked since you've been traveling? None. Because I ain't seen nothing. We just left in January, y'all. We only been to Mississippi and Texas. That's the only place we been. Mississippi and Texas. Like, we literally just started. Don't do that on mine. I don't know. Sticks with one person? Yeah, I stick with one person. Love you too, Kim. Which state have you liked since you've been traveling? I'm seeing nothing. Oh my God, sticks with one person, monogamous. Yeah, I'm married. Are you coming back to Houston? You really didn't see what's out here. You were kind of far off. I liked it, Houston. Nigerian food, I'm afraid. Yes, I'm very faithful. Can you give me any advice? Can you give me any advice you feel like giving? I guess is what you're saying. If you feel like something will work, do it. because it's a lot of people out here that want to do stuff. It's a lot of people that have great ideas. It's a lot of people that want to jump out there, but you're afraid to because you let a lot of people get in your ear and discourage you from trying stuff. A lot of people discourage you from selling stuff. A lot of people discourage you from wearing stuff. A lot of people discourage you from going places. A lot of people discourage you from trying to get this type of job. Or if there's something out there that you want to do and you feel like you can do it, do the shit. If you fail, you fail. At least you can say, I tried to do it. Like how a lot of people be in my thing saying, hey, I don't think you should do this. You need to go back home. This lifestyle is not for you. Blase, blase. It's probably people that wouldn't try it. Probably want to try it, but won't try it. Next question. Which child is the most responsible? Adriana?
Oh my God.
My oldest daughter is the most responsible. Nigerian food. I don't know. I'm not healthy. Which child is the most trustworthy? Adriana?
Mama, what?
It's the truth. Adriana is very responsible. My oldest daughter, she is very responsible. Bling, how many siblings do you have? I have 2 brothers and 2 sisters. And I am in the middle. Well, I'm after the middle. So, but I answered all my questions, y'all. Answered all my questions. How's your mom feeling? She's great. What are you talking about, Sunshine? Who are you calling a dum-dum? You talking about the kids in the trailer? Or most responsible in the trailer?
Mama, she finna say no.
Jeremiah.
Mama, no! Ain't no way. He's so slow.
What are you talking
If you
about?
said that, Mama, you said that, Mama.
Who is the most
Jeremiah
trustworthy?
looked at like you was so
Who is the
happy.
most trustworthy? Carlos.
No,
Because I collar rolled me while I went and handled some little business and she ain't talk about that. Handle a little business. We ain't talk. I ain't hear nothing about that no more. So, yeah. But anytime I leave and I leave him here, I can call Jeremiah. He gonna answer the phone. He gonna tell me everybody location, what everybody doing. He be on point with taking care of the business. So he is the responsible one.
As soon as you call him, he starts screaming at me.
You is
So
a
she
bum.
called me because she think I'm the responsible. I'm like, what?
Thank you, Jimmy.
Yeah. This is.
Hey, Big Red. Do you have any regrets? Yes. I have a lot of regrets. One of the main regrets that I have is the way I was stabbed in my face. It was a learning, it was a lesson for me, but it's like no matter how much makeup I put on, no matter how my scar still bothers me. For me to been had this scar in my face for so long, I'm used to it, but just like now, I ask my children, do they remember how I looked before I was stabbed in the face? And they don't remember. And that bothers me.
Mama, you know how little we look.
I know, but I don't know. I just like, I really expected them to remember me before I was this person, you know? And
When I was a kid,
my face still bothers me. I'm sorry, it does. Like, even with the lashes, even with the makeup, even when we doing my hair, even when I'm just, you know, my most confident. I really wish if I could go back in time, I would change that. And also, I regret the night where I lost my son. You know, I buried a child when I was 18 years old. I had a son by the name of Arthur. And I play over in my head. I played that night over in my head so many times on how I could have different things I could have did to have prevented from losing my son. And you think it gets better with time, but it doesn't, because it don't. As I get older, I still wonder, what his favorite color would have been. What would he have looked like? Just, I have a lot of regrets. Next question. Yeah, but it be noticeable. It's not noticeable now, but sometimes, Miss Fox, I can wake up in the morning and my scar be kind of raised. Sometimes when it gets cold and my skin gets a little brighter, my scar still stays dark. Like, I actually received a DM on Instagram from someone with the NBC networks that wants to do an interview with me on a television show talking about my scar. And I think they have like over 10 million viewers on this NBC channel. I forgot the name of the show, but I was like, yeah, I'd be honored to do it, but you know, it still bothers me, guys. I have my days. Next question. Did you press charges against the young lady that stabbed you? I did, but nothing was done. Because in Memphis, when you got young girls in the projects fighting, they don't take shit like that serious. And no, she did not get any jail time. Thank you, Jamia. I hear that a lot. Are your twins going to college? I believe Adriana is. I do not believe my son is. What do they plan on doing after high school? Like I said, Adriana wants to go to college. My son, Audrey, he really wants to start his own business, his own clothing line, last I heard. But it has went from police officer to doctor to now a designer. So he's still figuring it out. Thank you, Miss Grant. Thank you, Miss Dawkins. My son was 6 months old. He had just started crawling. He had just started trying to crawl. He was scooting. Thank you, Miss Rochelle. It's okay, Miss Molly. Thank you. Arthur was 6 months old. Yeah, she's very old school. It's okay, Faye. Oh, thank you, Tay. Which child in the trailer is the cleanest? Jeremiah. Y'all see, Carla didn't say nothing when I said that. She didn't say nothing. What you say, Carla? Jeremiah is the cleanest. Yes, I'm going to drop a song soon, Big Red. What was your question, Streeter? I'm sorry. Thank you, Brenda. Yes, I have tried bio oil. My father actually purchased me my first container of bio oil. And I have tried the Scar Away patch. But the Scar Away patch is so itchy. Like, when I first wake up in the morning, my scar is lifted. Like, it's lifted. And it bothers me. Thank you, Miss Fox. Any more babies? No. Thank you, Miss Finley. You can do laser scar removal. I did it. It had a burn scar removed, but it's pretty. Which child in the trailer does Carlos like the most, Elijah? Jeremiah and Carlos don't get along. None of them get along. It's weird. It's weird. 1 minute, Carlos and Jeremiah is cool. The next minute, they don't mess with each other. The next minute, Carlos and Elijah is cool, and they don't mess with each other. And sometimes Elijah and Jeremiah will click, but you don't really see that a lot. But Carlos and Elijah is more closer than any pair. Which child in the trailer does okay, I thought I said this call is not like the most. Jeremiah stays sharp as a tack, always neat. Yes. Which child in the trailer does Jeremiah like the most? Callers. He don't like him. The Scarway gel, no, but I've tried this Scarway patches. I was taking the little silicone and I was cutting it and I was laying it across the top. But like I said, it was so itchy. Ooh, it was so itchy. But I believe it was working because it was so itchy. I just didn't stick with it. I need to try it again since I'm, a little bit older now. Thank you, Miss Rochelle. He dope and funny. She said, I like Jeremiah. I feel he was a Scorpio. He has this stinger energy. He's dope and funny. For real, for real. I wish my mother-in-law was this real. Thanks, Miss Gomez. Yeah, they're like regular siblings. I like to wear crochets, but I had to give them a break because the hair makes me itch. Does yours make you itch? No, it doesn't. It doesn't make me itch because I will take this stuff out and wash it in a bathtub.
What?
My hair. I'm sorry. I reuse my crochets, y'all. I'm sorry. Like, there was something I did, especially when I had, my girls coming up and crocheting, buying packs of hair for me, buying packs of hair for Adriana, buying packs of hair for collars. I would get theirs done. I probably could redo theirs, but I would always make myself wait. So I would take my crochets out and put them in the bathtub and just squeeze some shampoo in the tub like dishwashing liquid and move them around, let the water get dirty, and keep doing it till the water get clear. Then air dry them, braid my hair back, or get somebody to braid my hair back to the back and pop them back in. So no, I don't have any issues with them. If I do get the breaking out of anything, I would take these suckers out and wash them like a plate. Next question. So who does Elijah like the most? Carlos. Which child in the trailer does Woods not like the most? Jeremiah. I feel like he always fussing at Jeremiah. And I feel like he fussed at Jeremiah because he says that Jeremiah is my favorite. But that is not true.
Yes, it is.
It is not true, Carlos.
No.
Carlos, you saying Jeremiah my
No,
favorite. You said Adriana my favorite.
Yeah.
Adriana is not my favorite. Adriana is just more responsible than y'all. But y'all look at Adriana is the oldest. But I don't have a favorite. Stop looking at me, Jeremiah. Next question. What kid vibes more with Woods? None. None of them. They stay out of Woods' way. None. But be consistent and patient. You mean is in the park you're at, can you use the showers as many times as you like? Yes, and the hot water never runs out. I agree, Miss Kemp. Which child in the trailer is the neatest? Jeremiah. I did not, Jimmy. Yeah, that's his favorite line. He stays trying to say because Jeremiah is a young man, but he gonna say I don't really say much to Jeremiah, but that's not true. Now I have more than one child. I have a favorite, but I would never tell. Do they have a pool at the park? Yes, but they're not going to put any water in it until Memorial Day weekend. Or they are very similar that they clash. I don't know. I can't wait to move to Texas, and me and my fiance we moved to Austin. Oh, that's dope, Miss Love. Would you consider accepting PR gifts from small business owners and making a video reviewing the items? Yes, Miss Tay, of course I would. If it's an item that I really don't need or care for, I would charge for it. But if it's an item that could benefit me or my family in some form or fashion, I would do it for absolutely free. Who cooks the best? My girl Carlos, of course. And me. And me.
Still on that one thing.
I cook the best. Which child in the trailer loves you the most? Dang, Carlos, you gonna say nothing?
Well, I ain't hear the question.
Which child in the trailer loves you the most?
Not me. Mom, I'm just playing.
Carlos said, not me.
I'm just playing.
Y'all heard it for yourself. Heard it for yourself. You ain't playing, Carlos. You ain't playing.
No. That's who you think. Who you think?
Yeah, that's true, lady, but all of the children are different because all of them have different personalities. All of them are different, and you have to approach them and talk to them and treat them different. You know, a lot of times people feel like us as parents make difference and treat children differently, but the way I talk to Carlos, I can't talk to Jeremiah. The way I talk to Jeremiah, I can't talk to Adriana. You know, it's different. You know,
Because I have more IQ knowledge.
when I be talking stuff to Carlos be, Mama, why you gotta say it like that? Why you gotta, yeah? But when I be talking to Jeremiah, he be listening to me like, yeah, Mama, you know. And Elijah just be tripping. He don't care. He don't care how I talk. He don't care. He just be like, yes, Mama. Yeah, they all are different. Which child tells stories the most? All of them. Which child in the trailer do you give or need the most love? I give all of them the same amount of love.
Who needs the most love?
I give all of them the same amount of love. How long do that? Joy, you need to go to bed. Yes, that's who comes asking me crazy. Joy, you need to go sleep. I love how Jeremiah says that he wants to protect you all the time. Yeah, that's my baby.
Mom, no.
I don't think my baby.
Mama. They gonna pick him up and snap him.
Yeah, I still will slam him though. Like, for real. How should we contact you about a PR item? All PR items like that should be contacted through an email, which I will have in the description box after this live. Yeah, I agree, Kim. Who is your favorite husband? I've only had one. I've only had one husband, so I don't have a favorite husband.
Mama got,
Wow.
you got multiple?
Right.
Oh, Mama, you missed a pimp daddy.
Carlos, what are you talking about? Y'all got my kids. Y'all supposed to go to bed. Y'all got school in the morning. But yeah, they all different. Yeah, I do too. I think if it ever came down to it, all of them gonna be ready. What you say, Carl? I got some sugar daddies. What you say?
No, I said they must be calling you Mr. Pimp Daddy.
They say y'all calling me Pimp Daddy.
No.
I'm close to all my children. I'm close to all my children but one.
Audrey.
And that's Audrey. That's the only child I ain't close to. My oldest son, me and him just do not have that bond. But like I said, Audrey is more attached to my mom. When I had the twins, like I said, I was 15. And Audrey cried a lot and he threw up a lot. And my patience was very thin at the age of 15. And so she had him more and I had Adriana more. So coming up, he has always wanted to be with us. Maybe you can show us how to do those baby curls. They are perfect. What? To my these? Oh my god! I've been practicing on my edges, y'all. I ain't gonna zoom in because they look good from a distance. I'm gonna stay back here. But yeah, I did my little edges, and I did collar some edges too. You said you ain't never seen Carlos mad? Carlos get mad. When she get mad, she stop talking.
You said what?
I'm starting to yawn because I'm starting to get sleepy. But we're gonna have to do Q&A once a month. What edge control did you use? I actually used this right here.
Got to be glued.
It looks a little raggedy, but yeah. I use this Got to Be Glue styling gel. And then after I put the styling gel on there, I sprayed it with a little bit of Got to Be Glue spray. And I actually did these yesterday. And I haven't had to touch them. I laid down and went to sleep. And they still like that. I need to tie mine down because Carlos got hers tied down. He said, which child in the trailer do you trust with money? None. I just got some money out of Jeremiah's pocket in the washing machine. Elijah lost some money. And Carlos, any money she get cash, she lose it too.
Mom, she's sitting on you.
If it's cash, you can forget it. I gave Carlos $40 and sent her into the skating ring and told her, Carlos, make sure you keep up with your money
Mama,
when you go in the skating ring. Carlos
that
put
so long ago.
That one long ago.
Mama, if it happened a week ago.
Yeah, she said if it's over a week, it's over. When Carlos lost her money as soon as she got in there. When the video to Mama's letter was uploaded, did you get the feedback you expected? No. I expected it to do good like Pity, but it didn't. It's like, no matter how many songs I write, nothing ever fucking gets good as Pity. Like, and I hate that. I hate that. I feel like that is my biggest challenge. Like I said, I don't compete with nobody but myself. I lost my son as well, but what y'all doing for your birthday? I'm not doing anything for my birthday. The only thing I want for my birthday is to get my teeth fixed. That's all I want. I just really want my teeth fixed. And when I say my teeth, I ain't even talking about my jaw teeth and my knee. I want my confidence back when I speak. Because I don't have it anymore. Especially when I meet new people or I meet people or I see people that I haven't seen in a very long time. I want to be able to laugh without covering up my mouth. I want to be confident when I speak and I'm on social media, and this is something that bothers me even more with my scar. So when I go outside and I don't have any eyelashes on, my hair not done, I got this slash in my face, and then I got a big ass piece of tooth missing in the front. It just really makes me feel like,
Mama.
But it's not a gap. My tooth was, I've had problems with this tooth ever since I was a little girl. I've had problems with this tooth ever since I was a little girl. Yes, like when I was a little girl, I had this brown spot on my tooth, and my mama took me to the dentist, and they drilled it down and filled it in. And then a couple of years, it came back, and they drilled it down some more, and put this filling on it. And I'm gonna tell y'all what I did. I went and got some of those them teeth whitening strips, and I put the strips on my teeth because I was trying to whiten my teeth. And when I woke up in the morning, like 2 days after trying it, my tooth was gone. My tooth was broke. It was broke. So now my tooth has been broken for like 2 years now. And nah, it was gone. I ate that motherfucker, Jeremiah. I ate the shit out of it. It wasn't in my mouth. My kids got real jokes. Do y'all see how they do me?
Yeah, they just like popcorn.
Do y'all see that? Carla. Oh. They dirty. Jeremiah. get that out.
No, it was laughing about
They been wanting to get that one out.
you know about how you ate it.
Oh my God.
About how you ate it.
Oh
How
my-
did you eat it?
I didn't know I ate
In
it.
your dream,
Oh my
in your
God.
dream, did you eat some?
That's it.
Both of y'all getting $10 deducted.
You can't do that. She cheated.
I'm deducting $10 from allowance. Yeah. Because that's not funny. That's not funny. Oh, y'all quiet now.
Mama,
Oh,
you
okay.
can't.
I'm deducting 10.
No,
Mama, you can't do it. She cheating. She mad she getting checked, Mama. Stop. Accept the truth. You liked it that too. You didn't wake up, you was having a dream about you was eating something, you ate that too, Mama.
Carla.
Mama, you gotta accept the fact that you ate it. It's already in your stomach. You probably already pooped it out.
Oh, what's up with my other YouTube? Oh my God. You know what? I ain't even thought about that thing. That's sad. That's sad. I had another question after that. They done threw me out to me eating my damn tooth. Y'all petty. Y'all is real petty. Do the kids have a curfew even though they are homeschooled? They don't, but they do. Like when I get ready, because I stay up late night anyway. But they don't, but they do. If it gets too late, then I make them go ahead and go to bed.
Like if it be like 5 or 4 o'clock in the morning, go to bed.
Yeah, I make them go to bed if it's getting too late. They just bucking the system. But if I'm up, sometimes I really enjoy their company. How did you come up with your daughter's name, Carlos? That is my mom's name. Carlos is named after my mom. They have the exact same name. Right, Miss Raven. I hate cash. I lost my wallet full of cash. Oh my God, I hate them, Miss Gomez. But they funny. Then they putting little emojis and everything. Wow. They said not cinnamon toast crunch. He too much. They petty.
Go with it, Graham.
He said get it bonded. Okay. Miss Gomez, I'm glad you said that. I really need to get in my journal and start writing down some stuff for the other YouTube channel that I'm working on. I really kind of had just lost focus on it because I was just so, my energy was just, since I got here and I just kind of like, I lost focus. I lost focus. I was more just really looking at the fact that I'm here and I'm going to be here for a while. And like I said, with that, I don't really like to talk too much about that because it takes me to a dark place. So I'm really trying to make the best out of it. Yeah, they getting off. You about to do a GoFundMe page? Who wakes up the latest? Carlos. No, Jeremiah. Jeremiah wakes up the latest every time. Would you ever name Elijah Superman? What? What? What type of question is that, Joy? But yeah, Jeremiah always wakes up the latest. Like, it's usually Carlos, then Elijah, then me, then Jeremiah. Because even when I do get up early and I try to ease out the door, Carlos' ass always wind up in the car.
I want to wake up.
And then they try to get up and get in the car when we finna pull off. Like, nah, pimp.
See that ain't fun.
Did you ever get a chance to use the washer? Yes. Look at that right there. Look at that. Y'all see that there? Wait. Bam. You see them clothes hanging up? I got me some bungee cords on the ceiling. How are things going with the journaling? Great. I love my journal. Like, my journal is very important. Very. It really helps me. What type of glue do you use on your lashes? I use the hair bonding glue. I bit iffy, kind of creepy. I don't understand. Okay, y'all. It's like my standing got kind of loose. But anyway, y'all, I'm done with the questions for tonight. It's getting late. I'm getting tired. What time is it?
It's 121.
It's 1:21. Oh my god. Yeah, it's getting late. So, and I gotta make these suckers lay down, and I need to lay down, and I think my battery is starting to get low. So, thanks, Iffy. But I appreciate y'all. Thanks to everyone who gave the super chat, and thank y'all for playing with me tonight. We're gonna have to do this once a month. But I'm glad she said that about my other channel though. Did you ever think about doing a nail pop-up shop at the campground? No. Because it's all freaking old people here. No. But anyway, I love y'all. And I will see you guys tomorrow. And it's late. Y'all get y'all some rest.